The stars are shining, the lights are green, and we are ready for some racing here with Group 4 of Tier 3. Mauritania, the star of Tier 3 here. Consistent 15 weighted average scores. Will we see them score another 15? Seychelles and Zimbabwe, in the meanwhile, are pretty much around the bottom in the rankings here. They are boosted by some 11s in their score, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Meanwhile, Sierra Leone up in the top 8, if not very close by, with a 13.71 and 11.97 score. Very, very interesting stuff. Now, we have a race to do on this new custom track. Our race 3 for group stage begins now. Off the first turn, Mauritania and Sierra Leone trading places. Seychelles very close behind. Could we see them overtake? No, we can't. What we can see is Sierra Leone and Mauritania tying for first and second. Sierra Leone with a better turn. So does Seychelles. They tie for first and second. Mauritania down at third. And Zimbabwe pretty far behind at fourth. Will we see Sierra Leone go up, Seychelles go down, and Mauritania, will they make the comeback? Those are the stories we are watching in this race. We're here on Mauritania's view. Actually, no, Sierra Leone and Seychelles, we're going to be looking at them now. Seychelles getting wildly punished, and Sierra Leone just fell out of the track. I believe yes. Okay. We will have to do a redo of our race as one of the marbles has DNF'd. Sierra Leone just straight off the bumpers. Straight off here, I believe. Going down, going up, and then out of the track. Wow. We're not sure if race control will want to make changes to the track, but we'll follow the story very much. We'll be here taking a look at what is occurring. We are back with our marbles. Race control has finished making what they say are minor changes to the track to prevent non-finishes. I hope that's going to prevent Sierra Leone from going off the track like they did. Of course, we still have a race to start and to finish as well. So hopefully we will have our race 3 of group stage. Off the first turn, Mauritania and Sierra Leone once again trading places. Seychelles close behind. Unfortunately, unable to grab an elevator spot, ties with Zimbabwe for third and fourth. Mauritania and Sierra Leone. Seychelles with a really smooth bumper performance finds themselves... Oh, Mauritania. Oh, falls out of the elevator. I was kind of scared that was going to occur. They were hanging on like dear hell. Seychelles also barely hanging on. Will they also fall down? And will they fall down out of the track? We'll see here. Seychelles finishing the track. Zimbabwe actually finding themselves ahead of Sierra Leone. Seychelles speeding through the first turns of the track. Mauritania still wildly behind, but they are trying to fight that fight. Seychelles up at first, Zimbabwe at second, Sierra Leone at third, and Mauritania's close by. Mauritania takes 2 new spots and ties with Zimbabwe. Seychelles having some trouble on the bumps leads to overtakes by Zimbabwe and Mauritania. Seychelles down 2 positions. Sierra Leone still at fourth. Mauritania and Zimbabwe finishing the track. Seychelles is, of course, close behind. And now we're moving on to very fast turns. We try to follow them, but they are just very fast. And Seychelles finds themselves back up at first. Mauritania at second, Zimbabwe at third. They both find themselves having good bumper performance. Mauritania, though, has a tiny bump, but that won't affect their position much. They stay at second. Seychelles still at first. Zimbabwe, though, their bumper troubles find themselves down at third, just ahead of Sierra Leone. Seychelles, Mauritania, finishing the track, half a second behind and change. 2 minutes and 36-second time. I believe that will not be as good as we think it will, because we still don't have weights for race 3. We have no idea. But yeah, that is going to be our race 3. We had some DNF troubles and had to change the track. We'll be contacting race control and RHB to see if Group 3, who raced on this track prior, will have to redo their races. Until then, see you all later.